Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Efrain Rodriguez Jr. Show. In today's show, I really brought to you something that is gonna make you happy because we have a miracle in the making. It just happened on the 17th. Another one, it's kind of like someone that do sports that is using her platform, Twitter, and she's just complaining about something. I'm really gonna spend some time on that one, and that's why I'm gonna leave that one for last. And also, the monkeypox in Puerto Rico, they were in the press conference, and they were talking about that, and I saw that one. Plus, I came to read the paper, and I want to talk about that one because they are complaining about something very important, and it is important for us to see because if we really want to believe our health department, we need to see how they are at little by little losing that trust, and that's something that it's you cannot do that because if something really comes bad and nobody has the trust on the health department, something really can happen in a bad way. So I really wanted to bring you that one as well. And also, I've been talking about the electrical grid in Puerto Rico and all the difference, and then energy, wind, power, and our grid, the one that really the generators that run by petrol, and some of them that it runs in a magnitude that you gotta tell people, the wind and the solar will not move and create or generate that kind of power, and Petro do that. But I'm gonna bring you an opinion of a guy from the newspaper that I saw that very interesting because I've been talking about hydro, and I've been talking about also nuclear power, but this guy just came up with one that I just want to share with you. So do not go anywhere, and we're gonna start with the beautiful miracle that it just happened. Behind me, you see a car. That car, it was a miracle. It was a miracle that an 8-month-old baby still alive after an accident in Gurabo. She was thrown out of the car where her mother was supposedly breastfeeding her, and now it is a miracle that she's still alive. Lieutenant Elvis Seno, and in Spanish, Seno is the breast. It is literally it's the breast. So when I saw that, I was like, "Oh my goodness!" That you don't put that together, especially in an accident like that. That's why for me it's more like another sign. It's like another sign that the guy with the last name is Seno, the breast of the woman, and he was the one taking care of this. Assistant director of the Police Highway Patrol Bureau today updated girl's status after some agents visit her at the medical center, where she was confined and confirmed her condition. So she was doing very good. The serious accident occurred last Sunday, July 17th, at 3:30 a.m. at kilometer 4.4 at the PR30 highway in Gurabo. And you see the car, it really probably the guy fall asleep behind the wheel. You don't know. They did the alcohol test and everything, but that happened. I'm not I'm not kidding. I used to do so many things in New York, Jersey, and I take my kids with me and I train my kids. When I was tired, I used to tell my kids, because I tell them, listen, I'm tired. but we gotta go back. I gotta take you guys home. And they used to come and scream at me, wake up, because this is really you're a human. You're not a Superman. Sometimes this happens. Fall asleep, and on the highway they had the groove, and when they hear that, I told them, if you guys don't wake me up, we all gonna die. And they said no. So that was the way I train my kids. I really prepare my kids for situations like that. And this could be a situation that you don't know. Maybe they come back, come back. No alcohol and the blood, and it will come back. And like, how can you explain that? So fall asleep. And in my opinion, that is something that I will just lean for that one. So this one, it's from the spokesperson, a newspaper. Health acts not to stigmatize infected with monkeypox. The chief epidemiology officer Melissa Marsan asked this afternoon not to stigmatize patients who have been detected with the monkeypox or orthopox virus. It is important that cases are detected. It is important for doctors to call us when they suspect a monkeypox. If you go to the news, they claiming, don't do that, because then people will not come forward if they have the monkeypox and they need to be, treated. And we need to find out how many more we have. It's about counting. But they don't, and this is what I come very emphatical, and I say, why you guys don't tell where this spread came from, where was this originated? And they don't want to say, oh, there was some orgies, so many guys, and in one passed it to the other one, they were all doing it, and boom. But now they say here that this is not going to be, and it says here, people who have sexual contact with multiple sexual partners or with unknown people are increased risk of contracting the monkeypox. That does not mean that you're not susceptible to the disease. So if you marry and you only have sex with only one person, and that's your wife, and your wife has only sex with one person, it is you, so you're not at that greater chance of being infected with this virus. Why you guys don't say it like that? It is very simple. You don't have to really go off road and just say it like it is. But you cannot say nothing. Do not stigmatize. You're defending who? The smaller group that they need to know this in order for them to protect themselves or be chastised, or don't do it. It's simple. But because you guys don't promote these things, you got the outbreak. But hey, I'm only here giving my opinion. You guys are the guys that know how to run things. Ooh. Okay. So this gentleman here, he's gonna be the hero of the beginning of the week for me. For real. For real. This guy, I got this news from the Andy, and it's an opinion, a point of view. Manuel Lavoy Rivera. And I've been saying it here about how the power grid, I know you guys want to go a solar wind, and all that money you got to spend on that, and it's gonna be like kind of put in a lot of money and a lot of things. So, but this guy says something very, very interesting. So that's why I wanted to come here and share it in this show for all of you. Puerto Rico, look at me. The future of Puerto Rico is in the sea. Puerto Rico has a sustainable resource that few know about it. In the Southwest, we have one of the best places in the world to develop ocean thermal energy. I was by the signal OTEC. It is a technology that takes advantage of the difference in temperature to extract solar energy stored in the sea and thus generate clean and renewable energy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Listen, every little bit will help. But if you have this area that it can do this and it can create energy, that we can invest less. And I'm not saying just get rid of it, all the wind that you already put in, all the solar, already costs us a lot of money. But if we can create more power, at the same time, this power will decrease in the price because we're gonna have more that we can sell for less. It just being a economical point of view or managing something would be a smart thing. And I've been saying before that if you do nuclear, it's a small island, 100 by 35, and it's so small that why we don't thought about this way before. But you know we had the celebration in 500 years with the boats coming from everywhere. Yeah, that we can plan. For party in Puerto Rico, yes, we can do party. We party until crazy. We party a lot. It's in our nature. It's party time. It's the island of the party time. But this ideas really makes a lot of sense. Do all the party that you want to do, don't matter. Party until next day. I know a lot of people done that. But work for your island, governors, representative, and everybody else. So I'm gonna close today with this girl, Shirley Ferrer, denounces she is a victim of racist comments on the courts. She urged fans to understand that her epithets are discriminatory and can undermine the dignity and emotional health of an athlete. She lost me here. The opposite of the Athenienses and Manatees, the Women's Superior Volleyball League has gone on the social network. So she was on the network. So I can explain this. And football, if there are 12 on the field, I hope that the numbers is 12. But they called the 13th player Ferrer. Do you know who is the 13th player? The people. The people scream so loud and scream so many ugly things to players just to get under their skin. But now, it's racist. Now it's racist. I understand they calling you a monkey. I understand that's not nice at all. But people go to the court. I'm not saying, clapping for them but they're fans. Did you understand? Fans, they don't care about you. They're going into the court to see their team win. For me, I got maybe this advice to you. Maybe one day you'll listen to it. You know how you shut them up? Showing that you are the greatest player on the court. Because the way they doing it now and they showing it is they hate you. I don't know. I haven't seen you playing, but seeing that picture behind me, I believe you're good. I believe you're good. But don't take this into the personal race truck or train, because it's not good. It's not going to be good for you. I know that probably going to be people saying like, oh, what did people do on the basketball court, volleyball court? They had cantinas, and when they sell their sodas, no. They get one beer, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 beers. They hate they're losing, and they start calling your grandmother. If she is in the grave, she will run around because they're gonna really hate you because they want to win. And some people, they put money on it. Worst. So they had this. And I understand that a little girl came to you and say, monkey, and she was trying to say, I try to do it for you to motivate yourself. Because that's what the father or the mother said to her. You got to be bigger than this. I don't know if you're Christian or not, but you got to take it like Jesus did. And he didn't do nothing wrong. And they even killed him for everything that he was doing right. And complain about it. You know, hey, yeah, he did a couple things that were awesome. Hey, for us to know this, so you got to take the higher route with there always going to be racist people in the world. And they always, you eliminate them? No. Can you shut them up? And you be above that? Yes, you can. How? Be the bigger person on the court. And don't put mind into all this craziness that people try to throw at you. Be happy and be the best. I don't know how you play. I saw this news. I saw that and I read all that and I was like, oh, this is not good. But hey, who's gonna listen to me? I don't know. Maybe one person or two. But on the court, on the baseball, you go out there, you got a couple drinks, and you start screaming and trying to get the other persons out of their mindset for them to lose. And that's the third team player, like on the football. Alrighty, so thank you so much. And this Monday, I'll be seeing you back tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also like this video. God bless you. See you tomorrow.